Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm showing you today how to make a traditional desi sweet dish called sweet vermicelli, and it's also known as Dhood Seviyan. Now this dessert is typically made on Eid morning, and when everyone goes off to pray Eid Namaaz and they come back, this is the first thing that we'll eat on Eid morning, and it's super yummy, super creamy and milky, and I'm sure you're all going to love this. And it only takes 5 ingredients to make. So we'll quickly run through the ingredients and then we'll start making this. So you need 5 green cardamoms, and I'm going to crack this one just like that, just open it up slightly. We don't want the little seeds coming out. We've got 30 grams of unsalted butter there, half a cup of sugar and half a cup of vermicelli, which is sort of like broken into little pieces like that. And we've got 1 litre of full fat milk. Now you've got to remember it has to be full fat milk. You can't get the thick creamy consistency right if you use skimmed milk or semi-skimmed milk, so a litre of full fat milk. So we need to first of all start by adding the butter and just allow that to melt. And then throw in your cardamom and just let that infuse in the butter for about a minute. And then just add your vermicelli into that. And you want to just fry this until they're lightly golden brown. And again, as I always say, when you're cooking with butter, you'll actually smell the nutty sort of like flavour coming through, aroma, and you'll be able to tell it's done. So the vermicelli has now been cooking for about 5 minutes and it smells really nice and nutty. And if you can just have a look at that, that's the colour you're looking for, like a golden brown colour, and you don't want to burn them. So once it reaches that stage, you want to just carefully add your milk. And then your sugar straight in and turn the gas up, and then you want to cook this until it comes to a boil, and then reduce the heat and allow it to cook for a further 5 to 10 minutes, and allow the vermicelli to cook through properly, and that will also thicken the milk. And I don't know if you can see this, but the butter will come to the top just like it is doing here. So the golden brown stuff floating around on the top is the butter, but once the vermicelli is fully cooked through and the milk thickens up as well, it'll just disappear. You won't even see that there, so don't worry about that. So the milk's now come to the boil, and what you want to do is just give it a stir and allow that to cook on a medium to low gas flame for about roughly 6 to 8 minutes, and then we'll come back to it and check on it. So we're coming back to this, and it's been cooking away now for about 8 minutes, and you can tell that the milk has reduced by half and the vermicelli is now cooked. That's the consistency you want, and as the dish will cool, it will thicken as well slightly. And I prefer my desserts cold. You can have them warm if you like, that's entirely up to you. Now I'm going to allow this to cool down before I serve it up, but what I want to do is I want to get in there with a spoon and just take out the green cardamoms, all of them. There was 5 in there that went in, so we'll just dish them out because we don't want anyone biting into them. So that's 4, and the 5th one coming out now. There we are. And just let that cool down a little bit, and we'll dish it up and we'll let you know how it looks. So guys, the dessert's now cooled completely, and I've just transferred it to this beautiful glass dish, and I'm just going to garnish this now with some chopped pistachios. Oh, look at that gorgeous colour. I always say this every single time, but just look at the green, the intense green on top of that. And I'm going to take a little and tell you how it is. Oh, look at that. Some pistachios there. Oh, look at that. I absolutely love this dessert. Guys, that's really nice and creamy, you can tell. This is one yummy dessert. The sugar is spot on, really spot on. It's creamy in texture. It's just amazing, and please do try this because I can't stop eating. Don't forget to subscribe.